You know what? Let's just all do basic attack and see what it does. I chose the wrong time to do that. Oh boy. What's up guys? I'm mainline and welcome back to part 16 of the 1000-hour Final Fantasy Challenge, where we get 100% on every mainline Final Fantasy game in order. We're almost 24 hours in so far, so if you've missed any of the previous episodes, you can find them in the playlist on my channel. But without further ado, let's get into it. So as you might or might not be able to tell, we are inside the Leviathan right now. We were on our way to Mysidian Tower and got sucked into a whirlpool in the last episode. So that is where we'll be starting off today. I believe this is lava here. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense why it would be lava instead of like stomach acid. So maybe that's kind of what they were going for. But either way, we have some hazards to walk over and some new enemies here. Maria's knife leveled up. I haven't leveled up any weapons recently. Let's see, I believe we already have, yeah, we've got a decent amount of health. Actually, we could use a little bit of heal on Guy. But we lost our fourth party member in the last episode as well. So Layla is gone, and we've got to keep an eye out for someone new to replace her. Not sure who that's going to be, but we're going to find out hopefully soon. Most of the fourth party members haven't really been great so far. My favorite has still been Joseph, the unarmed fighter from, I don't even know, 4 or 5 episodes ago now. And my least favorite is probably Gordon, maybe Layla. In this chest we have a twist headband. What the heck is a twist headband? A twisted headband that guards against mental status ailments such as sleep. Huh, that's interesting. I think I'm going to give it to Maria because it'll up her attack. Well, it really doesn't up it that much. Actually, you know what? I'm going to give it to Guy here because it ups everything better for him. So, did not expect that. I heard headband and just assumed that it would go on a girl. I'm not sure why, but a lot of the armor and stuff is interchangeable in this game. It is interesting that they give unique characters power sash, but each one can usually equip everything. So it's a vest that enhances strength and guards against Ooh.
That's all, folks.
So it's a vest that enhances strength and guards against psychic status ailments such as darkness. Okay. So it is not as good as the black garb, which as you saw, or hopefully saw in the last video, doesn't do what it says it does. You can check that out if you want. It is much better for Maria though. So I'm going to go ahead and give it to Maria since it ups everything for her. And we are on our way again. So far it's a pretty straightforward dungeon. And a lot of the previous ones, it's a lot of big convoluted floors and looking at the map every few minutes. But so far, there hasn't really been anything special that we've needed it for so in this dungeon. I always like the, you know, inside a giant beast type dungeons, like Jabu Jabu's Belly in Ocarina of Time. That was always one that stuck out to me as a kid. Go through the weird-looking gate there. Oh, Leviathan second floor. Doesn't look like there's going to be encounters in here. So we can kind of take our time and explore. We're inside Leviathan's stomach. If there's anything in here, it probably will be missable. Leviathan swallowed us all. You don't say. Get out of the way. Power armlet. Ooh. So the power armlet enhances strength. It is better for Furion as well as Guy. It's actually significantly better for Guy, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Give him the power armlet. And now, this guy looks important. Let's heal up before we talk to him. Ricard. Is it Ricard or Ricard? New arrivals, eh? So, who are you? Let's ask him about everything. Dragoons first. As a matter of fact, I am a Dragoon. What? The Dragoons and the Wyvern have all been destroyed? That's absurd. Wyverns, what about them? What's with you people? I've been to Mysidia. It's a town full of mages. And finally, Ultimatome. Where'd you hear about that? Okay, so we asked him about everything we could. See if there's any key items. Crystal Rod, maybe? So you guys were also after the Ultimatome when you got swallowed up. Well, since we're looking for the same thing, we might as well team up. There's a boat up ahead, but there's also one tough monster standing in our way. Who knows? Together we might be able to take it down. The Dragoon Ricard joined the party. All right, that sounds very promising. Okay. I've never actually played... Well, I take that back. So I was going to say I've never played Final Fantasy IV, but I did play it a little bit, not knowing what I was doing as a kid on the DS. But Ricard reminds me of Cecil from Final Fantasy IV. Right when Leviathan opens its mouth, there's a second where we could escape, but there's just too many monsters. We were swallowed whole. Reminds me of Pinocchio getting out of the mouth of the Monstro. That was the name of the whale. Well, this is just great, isn't it? Aren't we supposed to live out the rest of our lives here? Or are we supposed to, I guess? Wonder if we can shop anywhere in here? That would be funny. Leviathan is the beast that protects the seal of the tower. It looks like it swallowed up anyone who has a crystal rod. See, I've got a crystal rod right here. Why does everyone have a crystal rod? 10 years I've been living here. There's no way out. I'm sure of it. The sooner you give up and accept it, the easier it'll be for you.
Who's this ray of sunshine?
Okay, none of this would have ever happened to us if it weren't for that old man and his stupid crystal rod. So he got them all swallowed because of his crystal rod. So I just quick saved and look at Ricard's little thumbnail picture there. That is freaking awesome. He looks very cool, but he only has like a third of Maria's HP, and she's got the lowest of all of us. So we'll see how it goes with him. Okay, so let's go through this other little sphincter door here. And now, okay, there's a ship over there. I assume that's how we get out. And we've got a chest at the top up there and a chest at the bottom to get. So this should be a really quick dungeon, looks like, which is good because we're about to have another one when we get out of here, being the Mysidian Tower. Let's see if Ricard can do any damage. Ooh, okay, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Okay, let's get this lower chest first. Walking through all the stomach acid, killing all these bolt fish. Very simple fights, which is good because there is no way to... Well, other than dying, I guess. You could theoretically die and go back to a town, but there's no way to rest in here. You can heal yourself with items or spells, but no resting. And we got a diamond shield. And we already had 2 of them, so kind of a waste. Leveled up Furian's Cure. Let's go ahead and heal up some more because we're presumably going to be coming into a fight with a very large enemy soon. I am curious what happened to Layla. I don't really miss her in the party, but just for the sake of the story. Ooh, okay. First time seeing that. Curious what happened to her, but the last time I saw a tsunami like that was in Final Fantasy I. The final boss, Chaos, cast tsunami like that. If you're interested in watching that, I have a full playthrough all in one video and in multiple episodes like this on the channel. But we have a Gaia Blade. That sounds familiar. The Gaia Blade is a blade with the power of Earth that is effective against grounded enemies, and it has a lot higher attack. That is awesome. Okay, we will be using that. I thought we already had it, but we apparently did not. Got another Orichalcum. I think we're using one with Maria. Would it be better to replace the main Gauche with it? It would. Her evasion goes down, but I don't really care. Her Orichalcum is better. So we're dual wielding those, dual wielding Ogre Killers with Guy, Sword and Shield with Furion. We're in pretty good shape. Okay, so we are max health. Let's go ahead and quick save before the boss. Learning to quick save more after playing Elder Scrolls Arena and not saving near enough. Here it is, a roundworm. Make it past this thing and we can get the heck out of here on that boat. That is awesome, okay. A roundworm is the boss. I guess inside a whale, it makes sense. Ambushed. Let's see how powerful he really is. Pretty powerful, I guess. Let's go ahead and berserk up Guy. And we can use a high potion for Ricard here. I keep wanting to call him Cecil. And then I don't expect this to be a very hard fight, but you never know. See if he gets dropped anytime. Or if any of us do, geez. Let's keep berserking Guy. You know what? Let's do... yeah, let's do a haste on Guy as well. And let's go ahead and start attacking with him. And might as well do a high potion on Maria now. Got maxed out high potions, so might as well use them. We had never have used the Curse Tome yet. Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea to try it out if we don't kill him right here. One attack killed him. That is awesome. The Berserk combo with Guy and the dual wielding Ogre Killers is brutal. And with haste too, so. Very nice, very easy. Very short dungeon, which is a nice change of pace. And now we are getting the heck out of here. Alright, so now we can make it to Mysidian Tower. Let's see. We don't really need a whole lot. We have some cottages, but I don't think it's necessary right now. So we've got plenty of ethers, plenty of magic, HP, everything. So let's head on into the Mysidian Tower. Oh, that's cool music. Oh, got a cutscene here when we interact with the door. Interesting. Okay, what happened? It's open. That was a very dramatic door opening cutscene. Okay, so let's see. It looks like all the chests are on screen right now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 chests, and then the stairs in the middle. This music is freaking amazing. Okay, so let's get all of these chests, and then we'll head to the stairs and make our way up the tower. Got the vampire girl. That's funny. I am curious how well Ricard is going to do with such low HP. He's got decent attack. I like it. I like that part of it a lot. So we got an ether. Head up to the next chest. And also there's a secret door somewhere in that wall to our left. Ooh, Hilgigus, eh? Okay, we know how to handle that. See if he drops Ricard or anyone before we can kill him. Dang! That is freaking amazing. The times have changed so much since the first time encountering the Hilgigus. If anyone missed that, there's a video of it on the channel. You'll know it by the thumbnail, giant Hilgigus in it. And it was a lot different back then. So in this chest we have a staff, very useless, and we made it right on through there. So, ooh, a white robe. What does that do? A white robe that enhances spirit and guards against elemental attacks and status ailments. Presumably that would be something good for Maria. Her attack goes down, but defense goes up quite a bit. And then putting it on Guy makes everything better. So we'll put it on Guy. I did not expect that, of all people, for it to be good for Guy. Running away from the Flans, there's such a pain in the butt. Not much reward for him either. Okay, so I believe we have, what, 2 chests left? Nope, just 1. So this 1 chest left, and then the stairs. Might as well heal up. Maria's Cure is level 9 and approaching level 10, so quite nice on that front. And another staff. Okay. So now we will go to the stairs. And up the stairs we see 2nd floor. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can see right away there are stairs down at the bottom. And then 3 chests and a door all at the top. So let's go this way first and get these 2 chests that are by themselves. Got a flame bow and a flame lance, neither of which I will use. Actually, I guess I could check the flame bow. Actually, no, the bow is with Layla. We don't even have her anymore, so I guess not. So let's go up to that door up the top next and see what's in it. Probably an empty room if I had to guess.
Probably nothing.
So, in the door we have an empty room, just as suspected. And now we make our long, winding way down and then back up to that chest. So I'll meet you guys at the chest. Okay, so we made it to the chest and it has a flame shield, which I believe we're already using. We already had one and it's basically the same but with different resistance. So now we get to go all the way down to the bottom to the stairs. So I'll meet you at the stairs now. So we made it down to the stairs and as you can see, I did not realize how much weaker the Hilgigus is compared to us now. I got so used to them being so overpowered after that, or so powerful at least, after that first encounter that I've been scared of them, apparently needlessly. So here we've got 4 doors to choose from, all in lava. And then up at the top there's 1 door and then 3 chests. So I am curious how this is supposed to work here. Probably all empty rooms, maybe some chests, except for one that leads us to the top, if I had to guess. Do need to be careful. I don't know how much the lava is doing as far as damage. Not much, looks like. Okay, we're good to go then. So 3 empty rooms. And now maybe this will lead us to the top. It does. It just drops us out here, so we can't go back now. So glad we didn't miss anything, because we cannot go back. There is no door there leading back out. Should have just walked in the lava and avoid encounters. Okay, so we need to get this chest up here first, and then we will go up the stairs and get to the other stuff. So far we are breezing through this dungeon, which is kind of nice. I am curious, Devil's Boom. I am curious how much harder this would be on the original version of the game. Because from what I have been told and what I understand, there were some differences with like the inventory management and stuff. So I am curious how much difference it would really make. Because from what I've been told, it sounds pretty drastic. I got some flame armor, which I think we're already using. And last chest here, flame helm. I think I've only had one of these bombs actually go off and hurt us like once or maybe twice this entire playthrough. Let's check out the flame helm. Way more magic interference, but better defense. Let's go ahead and do it, I think. And then we better heal up as well. But yeah, the inventory difference that I was told about is there was only a limited number of items that you could use or that you could carry at any time. So I think they said, the person who commented, I think they said it was 20, which is insane, because then you could only carry very limited items and wouldn't be able to carry on so many ethers to refill MP and stuff, was the point that the person who commented made. And that's a very good point. That would completely change the way the game is played. So before we talk to this guy, we're going to quick save. So what do we have here? You made good progress, but you must defeat me if you wish to continue your ascent. So he's guarding the tower. Oh, I just got done saying that the hill Gygus wasn't hard. And now we get, what is it, a flame Gygus or something? Fire Gygus, that is awesome. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, well, let's do the old tried and true strategy. Berserk up. And hope that Cecil doesn't get destroyed in one hit. That wasn't much damage. That was not terrible either. Okay, let's go ahead and do Berserk again with both of them. Attack with Guy and Cecil. That would be hilarious if he just died in this one turn here. Or well, I guess this is 2 turns, but either way, that's a lot of damage. I mean, that just seems unstoppable. But with that, the fire Gygus is dead. Way easier than our first encounter with the hill Gygus. Okay, so onward through the tower we go. 4th floor. So we got a chest right next to us and a set of stairs right next to us. And then we loop all the way down around and there's 2 more chests and then another set of stairs. Okay. I'm assuming the far set of stairs is where we ultimately need to go. Got a worthless ice shield. But we shall see. Okay, yeah. This is just one little bitty room with 1 chest right there. And then once we go to the other set of stairs over there, you can see there's a lot more. Does this ice damage us? I didn't get a chance to step on it and find out. It does, but I don't care. Save us a little bit of time from going around. Ice Lance, so we can't use... Actually, I guess I should see how much it's doing. Not much. So it is, in my opinion, worth stepping on them. Because then you get no encounters and they don't do much damage anyway. Dude, I am enjoying this game so much. It's not my favorite Final Fantasy, but it is definitely a very good one. Haven't played one that I haven't liked so far. We'll see if that changes throughout this challenge. Okay, so... got this chest here with ice gloves. Let's see if they're any good. Not for Furion. They are... better defense by a decent amount for Maria, but I do not like the magic interference because she uses magic a lot. And definitely not better for guy. Let's check out. Nope. Actually, we need to see if we have anything that's better for him. The gold, I guess it's called Aquarius. I've been calling it Aquarius, but then I found out I was saying it wrong. So the gold Aquarius is better for him. So I will equip that. Ooh, we got charmed. And it did not last at all. Okay. So we've got one chest left and then the stairs. So I will meet you guys at the chest. Okay, so the chest has ice armor. And now we make our way up to the stairs. Okay. Now, another floor. It's the one with all of the ice. So there shouldn't be too many encounters. Every time we... I say that, I'd immediately have one. But every time we step off of the ice, I assume we'll get an encounter pretty much immediately. So 3 or 4 to get up to the door is my guess, but we'll see. Yep, as soon as we stepped off. And ambushed. And as soon as... Oh, okay. One less encounter that we had to do there. And as soon as we stepped off the ice there, we had one. I do kind of wish that the floor hazards did more damage when we stepped on them, because I feel like it would be more fun if they were more detrimental and we needed to avoid them. But so be it. And in this chest, we have an ice brand. I think we've already had that before. Maybe not. Okay. Sword encrusted with ice, and it is better. So we're just upgrading swords over and over, and I freaking love it. So now we have what is, I assume, the last door. Okay, let's find out what we got here. Another test. You know what? To make it even more exciting, well, I was going to say I'm not going to heal or quick save, but didn't really need to anyway. Made good progress, but you must defeat me if you wish to continue your ascent. Will it be a different Gygus? It is. That is awesome. I love it. We got some banger music too. Okay. Let's do the old tried and true. I almost want to just not do Berserk and attack with Guy and just see what happens. That would be funny if we just killed him right away, even without it. Nice. Good damage. Very good damage. And he's a pushover. That is so different than what I'm used to. And with that, we move on to floor 6. It's such a long dungeon. That's awesome. The really short one before and then the really long one. So, as you can see on screen, we have 2 chests and 3 doors. So, we will start at this chest up at the top. There's so many of these Hill Gygus now. Oh, we actually got self-destructed on for once. So, in the chest, we have an elixir. That is a very good find. Those are worth, I think, 50,000 gil. So next, let's see. So, I'm assuming that door down there, bottom left, is where we're supposed to go. So let's check these other doors first. Given that the bottom left one is the farthest, that's why I'm assuming that it is the main path, because it's the most difficult to get to. Okay, let me guess. Empty, yep. Down to bottom right now. And now we have an empty room, just like I thought. And we'll make our way to the chest. So, in the chest, we have a wizard staff. Well, we don't use staves, but if we did, that'd probably be a pretty good find. And can we make it to the door without an encounter? I doubt it. Nope, right in front of the door. Okay, we have in the door a set of stairs up to floor 7. Oh, thank goodness we have a map for this part. So we've got, let's see if I can get it all on screen. All right, so we've got 2 chests and 4 doors to check out. So we'll start with the closest ones, and we got to check everything. I think this is the most floors in a dungeon yet so far. We got some spider silk. I don't remember any other ones being this long, even though there were some that were pretty long, just not quite like this. Okay, so this first door has probably nothing. Nothing, imagine that. So let's check this middle one now. My gut tells me that the top left is going to have the path, but we'll see. You know what? No, top right. I'm going to say top right. So middle door is nothing.
Yay.
That is a lot of imps. Ricard got confused. Thankfully, it wasn't Guy, because when Guy gets confused, that's when the damage starts happening. But, might as well heal up. Beep, beep. Okay, need to use some ethers. And that's good enough on the heals for now. So let's check this top left door, which has at least some chests or something. Oh, okay. This is where top left should have stuck with my gut. That is where we go. So we need to check out the top right door and this chest before we continue on. Wonder what kind of Gygus is going to be up there this time. We've had the hill and then the flame and then the ice. So I wonder if it's going to be like a lightning one. That would be really cool. But in the chest, we have a unicorn horn. Ooh, there's another chest right here. Hermes shoes. I'm assuming they enhance our agility. Hermes shoes. Shoes that increase the number of attacks has the same effect as haste. Okay, so it is a item to replace a spell. There's been a lot of those. Okay. And it is an empty room. Okay, cool. So let's make our way back to the left door. Okay, so in we go. And let's heal up. Okay, what do we got? You made good progress, but you must defeat me if you wish to continue your ascent. Is he wind? The way he's like kind of shifting around, that'd be cool. It is thunder, I guess. Okay, once again, I should have stuck with my original guess. Okay, you know what? Let's just all do basic attack and see what it does. I chose the wrong time to do that. Oh boy. So bad. Alright, we will be berserking. Thunderbolt 12. Okay, that wasn't terrible. So, bunch of berserk. And then he might as well just defend. He's not even going to be able to do anything. Dang, that's a lot of damage. Okay. Berserk some more. Cure with her. Attack and defend. That's a lot of freaking damage. Surely this is enough to kill. It is. Okay. Alright, well, I had to switch it up on me. I like that. A little bit of challenge, always nice. Okay. How much taller does this tower go? 8th floor. Okay, there are doors on every side all the way up, and then a chest up at the top. So we have to make sure we check them all. So, first door has nothing. That's a lot of imps. Okay. So, let's just zigzag our way up, I guess. Back and forth. I don't know. I'm assuming this is the most efficient way. I want to do it as efficiently as possible. I think going left and right all the way up would be the best. Not really sure. But we have here empty room. Are they all going to be empty except the one that we need?
Probably. Probably.
Need to heal up. Dang, I didn't realize how low Guy was. Whoop. Okay. Oh, her cure leveled up to 10. Nice. So let's see. 1245 up to 17. Didn't really do a whole lot. Already we're healing around 500. Now we still are. Unless I saw incorrectly. And we need some more ethers. Thankfully, we have plenty with us, and we have over 300,000 gil that we can spend on more. Because they are pretty indispensable the way I'm playing currently. Marlboro Terra. Interesting. Interesting, but not strong. Okay, zigzag our way all the way up. We have empty room, and encounter. Oh, dang, made it a while without an encounter. That's pretty nice. Okay. All right, here's where we're supposed to go. So we got to go check, let's see, one more door and get this chest up above us, and then come back here. So, probably an empty room, but gotta check. It is an empty room. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, up to the chest. So we got monsters. Good thing we healed first. Gotos and Devil's Balloon. So this was a boss in a previous dungeon. And now he's just a random encounter. Well, not a random encounter, but an encounter in the chest. And there's 2 of them. Alright, so 1 turn order per enemy on this one pretty much. But not a very hard fight. Definitely feeling very powerful in this dungeon. Got a haste tome there. And a flare to... Ooh, flare. I don't think we can hold any more magic with Maria. We cannot. Is there anything that we could get rid of for flare? It's not really anything that I want to get rid of. So for now, we'll hold off. Let me know in the comments if that is a bad decision, if I should use flare. Because in Final Fantasy I, flare was very, very, very good. But I don't know how good it is here, and I don't really want to get rid of anything that I currently have. Even though half of the spells that I have with Maria I haven't used yet, so we'll see how it works out. So, up these stairs, is it the final floor? 9th floor. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, so we have 2 chests, 4 doors, and then up top there is another chest. So, first, let's get to the chest top right. Like, we're going to get through this pretty quickly here. Hourglass. Now chest bottom left. So in this chest we have a cross. Pretty much useless. And now we will go to the top chest up there right now. Okay, so in this chest there are monsters. A white dragon. Ooh, okay. See what you got, white dragon.
Let's see what you got.
Pretty high defense. Quite high defense. And hits pretty hard. So let's keep riding out with auto battle and see. Might regret it. Probably should be doing Berserk with Guy. But so far it's working out. Okay. This doesn't kill him. Okay. Let's play a little bit smarter. Do some Berserk. Some Cure. And then let's keep attacking with Ricard, who I keep wanting to call Cecil. And should be... Yep, there it is. Okay, cool. Not too bad. That is a pretty good fight for just in a chest. And we got an Antarctic wind there, too. Black robe. We already have one. No, it's a black garb that we have. So the black robe enhances intellect and resistant to elemental attacks. So lower defense than the black garb, but higher magic defense and magic interference, or lower magic interference. It is pretty much better for everything for Maria, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. It lowers her attack a little bit, but that is okay. It makes up for it with everything else. So now let's go down to these 4 doors. Actually, I probably should heal and use some ethers. Should be good. Okay. I'm assuming going to be 3 empty rooms and then 1 good room.
Are you psychic?
Okay, I'm going to guess door number 3 is the good one as well. See if I can see how lucky I get here. Nope, door number 2. Okay, so we got to check door numbers 3 and 4 and then come back to this one. Okay. So door 3, nothing. And door 4, in a minute. Door 4 has nothing. Imagine that. Okay. So we move onward and upward. Could this be the last floor? It is floor 10, and it looks like the last one. So we just got the 1 door up here. Ooh, Minwoo is here. What? Okay, let's heal up. Something's about to happen. Okay, we are full health. Let's go ahead and quick save as well. Okay. I've been waiting for you, Firion. Though I've managed to reach the seal, the magic binding it appears to be extremely strong. I will concentrate every bit of my power I have on the door. If it is enough, the seal should shatter. Everyone, stand back. All right. I like Minwoo. I said earlier Joseph was my favorite fourth party member. Minwoo takes the cake on that one. I forgot about him. Gives it the old Hadouken. Oh, is he going to die? Hope not. Minwoo! Go through the door. You must take Ultima. Do not grieve. This was my destiny. Minwoo!
What's with your voice?
Oh, man. I forgot he died. That sucks. I don't usually get too attached, but with Minwoo, I didn't really like seeing him go. Alright. Oh, I thought there was more to do for a second. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So what do all these orbs do? Crystal responds, I bestow upon ye the power of burning flame. Your strength increased. Nice. Does each of these do something like that? That would be freaking awesome. The crystal responds, I bestow upon ye the quiet solitude of earth. Was that defense? Spirit increased. Okay, cool. Definitely going to take all of these. Crystal responds, I bestow upon you the swiftness of brisk winds. Agility. Yep, nice. What will the last one be? I'm going to guess defense. I bestow upon ye the sparkling clarity of water. Now that is not defense. Intellect. Nice. Okay, cool. That is awesome. Now, is this going to be the Ultima Tome? The power of Ultima. I bestow upon ye the ultimate magic. You obtain the Ultima Tome. Nice! That is awesome. Okay, is there anything else before we leave? Does not look like it. Okay. And with that, this long, tall tower is finished. Alright, that was a good one. That was a fun dungeon. Okay. Alright, well with that we've defeated the Leviathan and finished the Mysidian Tower, but that is all the time that we have for today. So I'm not really sure where we'll go next. I assume back to Altair to talk to the princess and figure out from there, but we made some serious progress. So what'd you guys think of this episode? If you liked it, please let me know by hitting the like button, and also if you want more of this, there is plenty on the channel and you could subscribe if it's something that you're interested in. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's been very fun. Looking forward to playing through the rest of this game and the rest of the series. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for your support, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.